You die for that.
What would happen if Thor fought Thanos completely alone? Could the God of Thunder actually defeat the Mad Titan one-on-one? Let's break it down. But before we dive in, subscribe so you don't miss more crazy matchups and deep dives like this. Trust me, we're cooking some wild ones.
Are you ready?
Alright, first we have Thor. Not just some strong dude with a hammer. This guy is literally Asgardian royalty and a god of thunder. Thor's feats are insane. He has battled frost giants, fought armies by himself, and gone toe-to-toe with cosmic threats that would wipe out entire planets. In Thor Ragnarok, he fought Hulk in a gladiator arena and nearly won before the Grandmaster interrupted. Then in Avengers Infinity War, he survived the full force of a neutron star while forging Stormbreaker, something that should have turned anyone else into space dust instantly. And once Thor got Stormbreaker, he turned into a walking thunder nuke. He wiped out entire alien armies of Outriders in seconds, summoned continent-level lightning strikes, and literally nearly killed Thanos with one hit. Remember that moment? Thor threw Stormbreaker straight through the combined blast of the Infinity Gauntlet and buried it into Thanos' chest. That's insane scaling. Not many characters can overpower an Infinity Stone attack. But now let's talk about the other side of the ring, Thanos. Thanos is not just strong, he's terrifyingly strategic and powerful. Before he even collected the Infinity Stones, he was already conquering planets across the universe. Entire civilizations fell just because he showed up. His army alone was massive, but the scary part is that Thanos didn't always need it. He personally fought some of the strongest heroes in the Marvel Universe. In Avengers Endgame, we see Thanos fight Thor, Iron Man, and Captain America at the same time, and he still dominated most of the fight. He broke Captain America's shield, overpowered Thor in close combat, and nearly killed Tony Stark earlier in Infinity War. And the wild part? That version of Thanos in Endgame didn't even have the Infinity Stones yet. That was just raw power, combat skill, and durability. The guy fights like a war general who has been conquering galaxies for centuries. Now let's compare them properly. Thor definitely has the edge in raw energy attacks. His lightning powers are ridiculous, and Stormbreaker is one of the most dangerous weapons in the universe. It can summon massive storms, open portals across galaxies, and apparently even cut through Infinity Stone energy. When Thor goes full god mode, he's basically a thunderstorm with muscles. But Thanos has the edge in combat experience and strategy. Thor is powerful, but he sometimes fights emotionally. Thanos fights like a battlefield commander. Every movement is calculated. Every strike is efficient. That's why in Endgame, when Thor, Iron Man, and Captain America tried to jump him together, Thanos was still controlling the fight. Durability is also interesting here. Thor has survived insane damage, star energy, Hulk punches, massive explosions. But Thanos has also tanked ridiculous hits. He survived attacks from multiple Avengers at once and kept fighting like it was just a warm-up round. One thing that really matters is mindset. Thor fights to protect people. Thanos fights to win at any cost. That difference sometimes makes Thanos more dangerous because he has zero hesitation. Now let's imagine a true one-on-one fight. If Thor lands a clean Stormbreaker hit early, he absolutely has the power to kill Thanos. We already saw that almost happen in Infinity War. That weapon is no joke, but if the fight drags on and turns into close combat, things start favoring Thanos. He has shown that he can overpower Thor physically and dominate in hand-to-hand combat. So the real answer is actually pretty balanced. Thor can defeat Thanos. The power is there, but most of the time, Thanos probably wins because of his fighting skill, strategy, and durability. Think of it like this. Thor is a living thunderstorm. Thanos is a war machine built to survive storms. And when those two collide, the universe usually ends up catching the damage.